Good morning, my dudes. We're back. I decided to just jump straight in. I overdressed. It's windy as all heck. Luckily, the ride heads out northwest, so I should be okay for the first half of the ride. Famous last words. I'm gonna jump on. They're gonna come right by me right here in a few minutes. I'm gonna jump on and see if I can hold on. It's like a 60-mile ride. I'm gonna try to just make it to the turn, and then if I have to, I'll come straight home. I don't know if I'm ready for this. It's gonna hurt.
All right, we're jumping right into the action. This is Silver Bell. We're heading northbound, and I've done a pretty good job at this point, just chilling. The ride has been pretty chill. I've still hid. It's windy, so I've stayed off the front, trying to conserve every little bit I can. With my current fitness, I need every little bit of help I can get. I'm not going to attack anybody either, so I'm just trying to sit in here. I did move up a little bit in the group as we came through that corner. I kind of felt like I was too far back. I kind of assessed the people around me and what was going on, and I just thought I'm going to find a little stronger wheel. And as you saw from the turn, the power was pretty high. So I'm glad I did, because a few people opened up some big gaps right behind me, and it was good that I wasn't on the backside of that. As you see here, we are now single file. The wind is at our back, so we're moving pretty good. And just because there's a tailwind doesn't always mean, you know, it's going to be an easy go of things. When it's this fast, some people have a hard time with leg speed and keeping power at speed. Luckily for me, I feel really good at speed. That's kind of where I enjoy being. So I'm very comfortable here. My whole mindset on this ride was to just feel it out. If you guys want to take a look at my Strava, you can see how much I've ridden in the last 6 months, year. You can kind of look at that if you have Strava Premium, I believe. It's not been very much, I must say. It was a good break. I'm glad I did it. It was a perfect time to take a break, obviously, with racing and events and group rides all on hold. So it was a good time to just kind of take a break, reset, and come back harder than ever. I did gain 10 pounds over that, let's say like a year, basically. I think I gained a little muscle in there, just doing some work from home. But yeah, I'm definitely up in weight, and it's already starting to come off though. This video here is week number 2 of above 100 miles a week. And as you see here on the screen, I decided to go with this little kind of, I don't know, I just see an opportunity to move to the front here, and I take it. Anytime you're in a group and you're trying to just survive, if there is an opportunity to move up, if someone like this kid in front of me here, decided to put his nose in the wind and, pull around everybody, I went with him. And then when I did that, though, I realized, like, I'm pretty tired right here. I'm dying right here. I realized, though, I can't open a gap after that. I feel really bad if I moved up and then proceeded to get dropped right there. So I did my best to hold on, and it was a pretty big surge. But I kind of knew that this group, after talking to a guy I knew on the ride, that there's a lot of Cat 4s in this. He did mention there's some stronger people that have Cat 2 legs but are Cat 4s. So I kind of had that in the back of my head, and I kind of knew that, like, okay, it's going to hurt, but it's not going to hurt for very long. And sure enough, what was happening was people would just kind of go crazy at the front. Somebody would attack, and then everybody would cover it, or it would just like surge on an attack. There wasn't like a consistently hard rotation at the front. which, you know, thank God for me there wasn't, because that's what would have popped me. It was like lots of power, no power, lots of power, no power. So very like a Cat 4 race, Cat 3 race, you know, definitely like Cat 5 race. Not a consistent rotation like you've seen me get into before. And you see my power just up, down, up, down, up, down. So I'm feeling pretty good here though. Holding on. This is literally the first effort I've done with the group in over a year. So really cool. I was just kind of happy to be back in this position, you know, like happy to be back on someone's wheel, to feel the wind, to feel the, you know, that feeling you get that is like no other. So really cool. We're going to turn here, and I'm going to try to just be brief and kind of tell you the rest of what happens. Unfortunately, I have a new GoPro. As you can see, the footage is a lot better. This is an 8, Hero 8. Links will be in the description below for everything I'm using. But this is a Hero 8, and the footage is great, but I'm filming in 2K, and the battery died extremely fast. I did not realize that. So this is a new GoPro for me. So I don't have the big climb, if you will, like the big 40-minute effort. Well, it's like a 20-minute effort. I have like the first half of it where I get dropped, unfortunately. So I don't have that footage. But basically, I'm going to cut away here. I'm going to take you through some foothills here. We're going to start climbing. We go all the way out to the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. And that's like the top of the quote-unquote, you know, climb of the elevation. I got dropped on the way up there, and I was able to get back on the way down. That was Silver Bell. Let's keep trekking. I got dropped exactly where I thought I would get dropped, and you know, it's probably mental. You know, I went into the ride knowing like that's where the effort was going to be for me. That's where I was going to get dropped, like in my head. So that's where I got dropped. But I held on there longer, and I fought through it. I pushed so hard that I started to like kind of, I don't want to say black out, but I started to see SARS. You know, where you start to like, you can't focus. Your eyes start to get crossed. You know, I haven't had that feeling in a long time. So. I'm pretty proud of myself for pushing that hard. It's really cool little group ride, just what I need, and it goes by my house. So now I'm going to wait for the group because they're going to tow me back to basically where I live. They're going to do an extra little loop. I'm going to skip that. I've had my effort. I'm going to train this week, and I'm going to come back next Saturday, hopefully with a new bike. Stay tuned for that. All right. Let's gather myself, and then, like I said, we're gonna tow back into town here. Well, guys, wanted to take just a few minutes here and chit chat with you guys because it's been so long since I put up a video, and if you've made it this long, it's because you are a diehard Cycling Virgin fan. You're a Cycling Virgin yourself, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for sticking with me, clicking on the video. It's been almost a year since I kind of went into hibernation, and yeah, it was a good year off. I can say that everything's good in my life. I've done some fun stuff. Cassie and I have gotten married in the last year, and it was just a good time to take off the whole bike thing and kind of reset, as I said in the video. So let's just talk about that ride we just saw for a second. What a great ride. That's going to be my new Saturday routine. That was fun. Those guys are fit. There's a lot of young, fit kids there. There's a lot of old, fit kids on that ride. Some strong women out there, just ripping it. And it was a good group, man. It wasn't sketchy. The roads are kind of sometimes sketchy, so I'm noticing in Tucson. But otherwise, man, what a great group of people. So I'm excited to get back out there with those people, those human beings, good humans out there, and ride that on Saturdays. A few points I wanted to touch on with you guys to get you up to speed here as I get back into the swing of things in 2021. First and foremost being kind of my goals on fitness and what I'm looking to do this year. One of the events that's in my mind that is scheduled to happen here in Arizona is the state championships, the road race that's in Show Low, Arizona. And that's going to be in July, I believe. Of course, it could change, with what's going on. So I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm just kind of planning on like a July. So we're sitting here. It's, the first weekend in March. So I'm trying to work my fitness back up. Maybe I'll post a little thing here. This is my fitness on Strava. I'm sitting at, I think, a 17 right now out of, I've had as high as like a 56, I think, or something like that as far as their fitness tracker goes, which I think is a pretty good little accurate way to kind of know how much you've been riding. It's something I use with their Strava Premium. They don't pay me to do that. I use it, as most of you guys do. And of course, follow me on Strava if you don't already. Links in the description. So my plan and my goal is July. So I have a goal, right? So I'm back on my normal system of putting together what I can do for fitness. And, I'm not going to be coached. I'm just going to continue to do my normal like intervals and one day on, one day off type stuff. I'm probably going to get into the point where I'm doing, 4 rides a week, 5 rides a week again. And I'm going to start doing some lemon. I know I said that a year ago, and then everything kind of happened, and like there's been a lot of stuff, but I am going to do some lemons. So training for July. There's supposedly some crit races as well. I'd love to get involved with everything I can. New team manager of Bicycle House, my buddy Johnny Corcoran. You guys know him. He's now the team manager of Bicycle House. So I'm going to sneak in and maybe get on do some events, possibly do some team stuff. I'm not going to give anything away, but there's going to be some team things happening, and I'm going to get up and we're going to vlog those. I'm going to GoPro all those things. We're going to have cameras everywhere. It's one thing I'm doing. I'm investing in cameras for you guys and for the channel. So any dollar I've ever made from Cycling Version has already gone back in, but from this point forward, I want better cameras. You saw I have the Hero 8. I'm learning how to use that. We're going to buy a Hero 9. We'll do front and rear facings. We're going to do 2K when I can, although it sucks a lot of battery. Okay, so that's it for training. The second thing I wanted to touch base with you guys about is the bicycle situation. You see behind me, I got the Allez, and I do love the Allez. I'm going to do 2 videos. I'm going to promise you guys 2 videos, right, on bikes, specifically on bikes. And we're going to talk about the Allez. I'm going to kind of give it an outro, kind of a going away debrief for you guys on my thoughts on the Allez Sprint again. You guys know I've ridden one a lot. And then I'm going to give you the intro into the new bike, which I'm not going to give away just yet. I can tell you it is going to be a Specialized bike. I can't if someone reached out to me, there's other companies that are making great products. Don't get me wrong, but again, if I'm purchasing on my own dollar, which I am, I'm going to go buy a Specialized bike. So finally, I could find some stock on one. They've been hard to get, with what's going on. Most bike shops have been sold out, and that's great. But I finally found one in the color I like. It's not an S-Works. I can't afford that. But I got a carbon bike again, so I'm excited. That is probably going to be the next video you guys see. So if you're watching this, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to upload every Wednesday from this point forward. Don't hold me to that. But right now my goal is 1 video a week on Wednesday afternoon, like right at 5 o'clock-ish, when everyone's getting off work. That's what I'm going to upload. And the next video is going to be, I'm going to try to get in and show you guys the assembly of the bike and all the cool things we do to it. And yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to a new bike. I think it's going to kind of inspire me to get back out there and turn the miles. And hopefully you guys have something like that on the radar. If you guys do, if you're thinking about a new bike as you're coming out of winter back east, let me know what you guys are thinking for new bikes. If you guys want my thoughts on something, if you're like, hey, I'm really thinking about this bike, you know, just shoot me a message. I try to respond to everybody's message, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, or the YouTube chat. You know, I try to respond with help. So don't be afraid to reach out and hit me with a question. I'm excited to bring you guys some Mount Lemmon. I think you guys are gonna like me suffering up Mount Lemmon. I'm trying to figure out how to bring you guys a little more look into the sufferfest that is that mountain over there. It's right outside my window. Anyway, guys, this is already going too long. 7 minutes in, geez. So let me wrap it up and just say, hey, thank you guys for sticking with me. For everyone that's subscribed right now, I really appreciate it. You guys are the reason I'm gonna make more videos. You know, this channel is very close to 10,000 right now, and I'm excited for 10,000. I don't know what we're gonna do, but you guys give me some thoughts. Look, you know, without you guys, I wouldn't be making these videos. You guys have been so receptive. You guys and gals, I appreciate it so much. Sincerely, thank you. If you haven't subscribed, please do so down below. Click the bell notification. Make sure to check me out on Instagram. I'm always throwing up stories now. That's my new easy thing to do. So if I'm out on a ride or shooting a vlog, I'll throw up stories. Make sure to check me out. Strava's down below as well as all the links to all the products you see in the videos. They are Amazon links. They do make me a little bit of money and they help support the channel. So if you're going to buy glasses or a helmet or something and you want to help the channel out, use one of those links down below. I would appreciate it very much. That keeps me going. Thanks so much, guys. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you next time.